off-roading. This most likely will not work.
There's no way in hell those are fitting underneath any car you own.
It worked. We're going off-road, baby. Yo, sit. So I just got back from Colorado where we had Adam's Safari GTR. We took it off-roading. We were in the mountains, we were in snow, dirt, and it really just reminded me how much I miss being on dirt and being involved with rally. And it was a really, really fun couple of days. And I had massive FOMO the entire time. I was just super jealous, and I decided that we need to do something about this. So Donnie today went and got new keys for the RX8 and the 350Z because we've been having some key issues. They both are hard to turn on, and we need them to turn on because we're taking these off-roading. I've come back, had massive FOMO, and now we gotta go off-road. And look, this thing is pretty much asking for it, all right? Look, yep. Check out the stance. This thing has never actually been a stance car to me because I have the wrong badge in the rear. They're like a double style setup, and I can never slam this car. Even all the way aired out, you could still, like that much of a gap in the rear. The front's like pretty decent, but one thing this RX8 can do right now is look like an off-road monster truck with that height. So we're gonna be taking the RX8 and the 350Z off-road. Now I've already driven the RX8 off-road technically like a year or two ago when I did a shoot with Microsoft in the dry, soggy lake bed of California, and it ripped. And it was an amazing time. There wasn't that gnarly because the surface is mostly flat, but there was some big ruts and it performed amazingly. And of course, 350Z, it's old reliable. So I think the Z will be fine, but that's what we're gonna be finding out in this video. We're gonna put both the cars on the lift, take a look at them, make sure that nothing's gonna get ripped out from underneath us. For the Z, I don't have suspension that's meant for off-road on it, so we're just gonna max out our BC Racing coilovers and see how high we can get it. Luckily on the Z, our front splitter is actually going to act somewhat as a skid plate. This thing is really strong and rigid, so maybe if we wanna do something like next level crazy, we'll need to attach metal to this and make the skid plate go further back. Which vehicle is gonna do better off-road? Is it the Bagged Pandem RX8 or old reliable Barbie 350Z? Look at this monster truck spec, ready to go. Get my whole arm in there. I could probably get my head in there, honestly, if I tried. But yeah, I think this thing will look a lot more appropriate off-roading than as a wannabe stance car. Hey guys, I want to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, Temu. Now, Temu is an app where you can find the best deals on pretty much anything. And for me, that usually revolves around car things and doggy things and newly kitty things. I put together a Temu haul and I'm going to finish unboxing that with you guys. We're gonna show off these little dog outfits. Pete's got a chain now, he is styling. Already, huge win. Yeah. And this sticking out of the box is our new cat carrier for Takumi. Also for Takumi is this checkered scratching board. Cute checkered outfit. A little black hoodie. Yeah. Remember to drink water, kids. Ideally in something bright and beautiful. Onto the car stuff. I got all 3 sunglass holders that attach to the visor. Jump pack. Also got one of these guys. I actually want to keep this safety device in pretty much every car. You can never have too many. Phone holder. Another thing you can never have too many of. A vacuum cleaner. And we got a dash cam and a cute little Totoro accessory. Temu has some of the best deals on car accessories, dog and kitty things, and you guys should totally go check them out. And also use my link below to get $100 off your first Temu order. And stay styling, just like Pete. as you can tell, we still have a bunch of dirt under here from the last time this RX8 was off-roading. So yes, it is already an off-road vehicle. There are some things that we want to do though, like securing this diffuser that's already been totaled once or twice. I want to get this actually connected properly. It's gonna hold it up a lot higher, not hit the exhaust, and not rattle around as much. This has always been an issue with this kit. This whole front is really front heavy, and it doesn't come with like mounts to not make it move. You can see how much it shakes. And then at angle too, you'll end up hitting these like side canard aggressive pieces. Donnie is probably gonna make a bracket from the oil cooler, bracket here, and then go right here. Look at that. That was one of the first mods I ever did.
Sick.
Definitely doesn't work anymore, but that's some decade-old underglow for you. Always been a racer. Always will be. Honestly, in a quick bolt check, when we were off-roading this before, we had some of these Allens like back out of the bag. So we'll be bolt checking everything. This thing has already had an oil change recently, so I think that's all the RX8 is gonna need. You can see it's already stock, really protective. So we have this mesh piece here that's protecting everything. The condenser is in front of the radiator. And then look at this, we already got basically a skid plate, so we should be pretty good to go. So this most likely will not work. We're gonna take some measurements and see if I can fit some off-road tires. They're Acceleras that Duarte has on Windy, which is their Ranger truck. So in the inside, I feel like we got maybe up to there. Like, because it'll be sunk in a little bit. That is, what does it say, 31? Now we'll measure the Z. Let's imagine they're like sunk in a little bit. Okay, okay, B. This happens all the time. B's are my friends. B's love me on yellow. Less than the RX8. But how I measure the RX8 is probably very inaccurate. Yeah. But we'll go measure Wendy now.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
Dun, 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 dun. So far, so good. So far, so good. There might be a chance on the RX8.
No way.
Look, the RX8 was 31, dude.
What the?
28.
No,
the Z, probably not. When we raise the Z,
yeah.
I bet the Z would clear the best, but I feel like the RX8, the body kit's gonna get in the way. This is close enough, we're gonna try for science.
So here's the deal. I'll let you take our wheels off of our sweet girl Wendy.
All right.
As long as you put on your wheels, so I still have a garbage rig that looks cool as shit.
Imagine.
So yeah, that would be cool. There's no way in hell those are fitting underneath any car you own.
We're gonna try.
Pickup truck.
Go.
Now let me know when you want to use my plasma cutter.
There's no way. There's no way, but yo, hold up. If it's in there though, yo, that would definitely destroy some stuff the moment I turn, but I still kind of want to see this through. It works. We're in. We're going off-road, baby. I'm just kidding, it doesn't clear the brakes. This was so close. I wonder, we're gonna take a look at the Z brakes and see if they're smaller. RX8 is out. We tried. If I'm honest, I did not think it was gonna be that close, but it was really, really close. So we're gonna put the 350Z in here, and I think if we raise the Z, we can maybe get 2 to 3 more inches, and then the brakes are smaller, so the wheels should fit on it, and maybe it'll work. We also don't have a front bumper to worry about, which is one of the main issues with the RX8, so we're here. We might as well try it. We gotta raise the Z anyway to go off-road. So what, you think it's about 2.5 inches? Notch the splitter.
I'm worried about it hitting that. It's close. It's really close. Oh, it's hitting. Womp.
Well, because we're trying to
God,
put 31s.
this would be so dope.
It's just because we're trying to put 31s on everything.
It's so close though, it's so annoying. Like imagine a Z.
But like imagine, it would be
with
sick.
these though, it'd be so sick.
But
we got 3 inches more in the front, 2.5 in the back. Yes!
Wow.
so it will work with just slight modifications. Like that just
This
needs
is just pressed out.
pressed out, and then this just needs tapped in with the hammer.
Yo, we're going off-roading, sick! Damn, that looks so aggressive.
You know what? Your fitment isn't that bad either.
No, it would all be fine with the right size tire.
We're gonna take off the rear bumper. Donnie's gonna do a little tap, 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 see what we can get out of the front. And now we're gonna put our old fronts back on and see how funny it looks. We set the car down, it doesn't move at all. Honestly though, if I were gonna have this go off-road, I'd probably want smaller tires in the front. That way I can still use all of the angle kit. I only have the mini kit from DK Tech on the front. That's all I've ever had on this car. So it's super simple, but if I can have a little bit more than stock angle and be on a rally stage, dude.
Damn, it looks mean as hell without a rear bumper.
So much better.
Look at how toned out it is.
It's just gonna turn on a dime though. We are ready. The only thing that might happen is it might hit the fender in the rear. Talk to me update. He is twice the size.
Long kitty.
Long boy. He's twice the size as he was when you last saw him. He's growing so fast. Before I know it, he's gonna wanna move out, get his own apartment, forget about me. Don't forget to talk to me. We're so close. Actually driving, the fenders are hitting really, really badly, and I don't think we're gonna have enough light to actually make it off-road.
Womp.
Womp. All right, it's the next day, and I decided to not destroy my car for the purpose of taking it off-road like one time, and I got better fitting wheels and tires. So I got some 17s and a much better off-road size tire, 215/65 17. This is the exact size that Adam has on the 32. And we're gonna make it work for the Z. These wheels are sick. I actually picked up these wheels late last night in Orlando, and guess what? The place I picked them up from is TST. They're a Subaru and Rallycross shop. What are the odds? We already made some contacts to the local rally and rallycross scene. Ended up meeting with Alan, who is the owner of the shop, and he builds a ton of rally and rallycross cars. And he said, if I beat him at any of the rallycross events that we meet up at this year, he'll give me my money back for the wheels. So I'm gonna hold you to that, Alan. I guess the SCCA now has a ton of rallycross events locally to Florida, which I had no idea about. So that is awesome, and that's just letting me know this is a sign that we need to keep doing off-road things. So these wheels are gonna be going on the 350Z for some testing, and we're also gonna put them on the RX8. These should fit. Hopefully they fit and won't mess up the body kit much on the RX8, and we'll try that out too. We have about 3 inches now in the rear in comparison to having like nothing before. getting these wheels to work for the front, but with our carbon fiber splitter off, we have the clearance, the height, and it just barely makes the cut. If you zoom in there, it just barely makes the cut for hitting the top of the knuckle. That's what we were really, really worried about, but it looks like we are gonna be all set. Or at least that's what we thought. Because on the driver's side of the Z, we don't have any clearance. It actually hits the top of the knuckle over here, which tells me that the knuckle's bent. And I don't know how long it's been bent or when this happened. I mean, you drive drift cars really aggressively all the time. Sometimes you go off, and this thing has been through a lot. So at some point, the Z had a hard enough wheel hit or a hard enough dirt drop or incident that this bent. And this is about a 1/2 inch lower. Hello, talk to me. Hello, buddy. Do you want to explain what's happening to everybody? So at some point, this knuckle got about a 1/2 inch lower than the other side. So our wheel actually doesn't clear on this side. So our only solution now is to find a new knuckle, throw it on, one that's not bent, and then we'll get that clearance that we need. When we were looking at the car, Donnie also realized that we needed to replace the lowers, so those are brand new. And if we can find another knuckle, then we'll be good to go. Who knows how long this was bad? Now we got a freshie. Yo. We're ready to go, baby. We're off-roading now. This is the last step. So we think.
This car today?
It's been a journey.
I don't know what it is with this car today.
We thought we'd be off-roading like this morning.
It's all the maintenance.
Oh, we're ready to go though now. Yo, we are monster trucking in the front. Look at that. I love it. You know, if we're gonna do it, let's just do it all the way. And especially since we had to take off our splitter, that does make me a little more nervous about the front. Like we really should put something else right here. So I'm just not gonna go too crazy today. And if it works and it's super fun, we'll revisit that and make some other type of skid plate. But for now, I think we're good.
Good. Off-road, love it.
You're gonna change your Z now. Got the same suspension. This could be you, Donnie.
Yeah.
This could be you.
Go through all that.
We got clearance in the front. We got clearance in the back. Yo, this is crazy. It's so good. And we don't hit anything in the front, y'all. Not a thing.
Look at what this girl does. She going out here to destroy our front lawn like this. Now she back here doing Gotta go catch her up. I found a wild What we got going on back here? it does well. It ain't get stuck. It works.
I really thought I'd be able to drive more, but I feel like it's too skinny over there.
Yeah.
If it can get through this,
Yeah, no, you'll be good.
able to get through any off-road course.
Get them out by there, and then you're good through there. It works.
I mean, yeah, it definitely works, but it's pretty gnarly back here. And at least we're not getting stuck. You know, it can kind of dig itself out, but this is not really the best place to try. I'm gonna get stuck just walking. This is not really the best place to try and drive a vehicle like this, but hey, it's doing the thing. So I feel like this will be a winner on an actual like rally dirt course because it's currently surviving through sludge. Look at that. Good job, made an off-road Z. Definitely not the end of the testing though.
We gotta do more.
We have to go somewhere that's actually meant for like off-road rally type trails because if it can survive this, I feel like we're pretty good.
We'll be good as long as we don't encounter just really soft, like.
This
slow
is
sections.
insane.
No, but like slow, soft sections. You need
Yeah,
carry
yeah,
momentum.
Yeah.
With this, you just have to carry momentum because you don't got all-wheel drive.
Yeah, that'd be
But
nice.
it'll be
Imagine all-wheel drive Z. The next time we take this thing out, we're gonna keep it in off-road mode until we can do some proper testing, which I hear there are actually trails nearby. So we will go find them.
We can find it.
Yes.